Kei nā ringa raupā, nā ringa rehe o te motu whānui. Tēnā rā tātou katoa, koutou kua whakahonohono mai i tēnei ata, a ki tēnei pāpāhotanga, atu i te Rotorua nui a kahumata momoi, te arawa waka, te arawa māngai nui, mihi nei kia koutou nā mana whenua. Aoteara kia koutou katoa, e mātakitaki mai nā, ki o koutou kāinga, ki o koutou iwi hapu, e mihi atu nei kia koutou, nā maunga whakaihi, nā moana waiwai, ko tēnei te whakapāhotanga o te whakataetai. Nui rawa atu, mōna kura tuarua, i tō tātou kēmu o pāwhutu pōro, ko hale wōtō, ku ingoa tētahi kai whakapāho, mō tēnei ata, māua ko Maya Williams. E whakapāho atu nei, i tēnei kēmu tuatahi o te rā, Wanganui nā kapa erua, ko Sacred Heart Girls, no New Plymouth, rātou ko Rangi Ruru Girls School, no o Tautahi. Maya, we're back for day 3. Of course, we're moving into the finals phase. Our first game today is, as just mentioned, Sacred Heart Girls New Plymouth versus Rangi Ruru Girls School. We've seen a lot of girls touch this weekend. One thing you mentioned yesterday was how awesome it's been to see such great growth in the girls sector.
Motu kare, yep, definitely heaps of growth. Super excited. I reckon it's like an early Christmas present. The final day of a national touch tournament where the best come out. We get to display to everyone back at home the incredible players that we have. We see today's agenda. First of all, we've got Sacred Heart Girls up against Rangi Ruru. This is a playoff game to then go into sort of a final of sorts, like in Harley, to play for 17th to 18th. Then we've got Fraser High and Pydal College. They both just finished their last games, a round to go. They too are coming to play for 17th and 18th. And then John McGlashan versus St. John's Hamilton will be doing the same. Then we rip into the finals, which I'm super keen for. Just before I sort of share some thoughts on this game, Harry, big shout out to our sponsors. But before the sponsors, Rotorua Lakes Council, they have hooked us up with the weather. I knew they had control of the city and how amazing it looks and this incredible venue is, but the weather has been perfect. Best day in Aotearoa on Friday ever. Yesterday, that perfect balance, and today, nice overcast cloud where our players, I'm sure they're starting to be exhausted. You talked about fitness a lot yesterday, so the perfect coverage for spectators as well, Harley, to come down and join us here today at the Rotorua International Stadium for this epic day. However, to our sponsors, Bunnings Warehouse, Whakaata Māori, Bayleys, Caltex, New Zealand Carbon Farming, Apollo Projects and One Foundation, thank you so much for your partnership and allowing these incredible athletes to come and display their talents here on this broadcast. The girls' grade, I said it to you yesterday, Harley. We just seen it again. New Plymouth girls just out in front of us here. Sacred Heart girls, from New Plymouth. Dancing, we can see them here again, dancing and clapping. Just connection from all of our girls team, and then they go out on field and that translates into a real connected performance defensively and attacking. So excited to see our girls grade kick us off today, the third day. And yourself?
Ai tika tērā. Kua haria mai e rātou te wairua pai. Te wairua tika. Pai te rongo. Always love to hear the colour, the excitement. It certainly hypes them up, it even hypes us up as we get ready for this morning's broadcast. We can see our team lists here. Big shout out to everybody tuning in from the South Island to support Rangi Ruru Girls School. And of course, all the whānau back home in Taranaki, e tautoko nei, ki nā kōhini, no te maunga tito here, mihi atu kia koutou, Taranaki maunga, naiwi o te kāhui maunga. We can see our referees on screen. This morning's first game, Jacob Marlowe, Isabel Watt, Leon Egerton. Really excited to see so many youth referees this year as well.
Yeah, there's more and more and more. I remember when I started, and that's a million years ago, there was 2 of us. And then everyone else was significantly older than us. Now there's like about a handful of people in their 40s and over, and all the rest. I bumped into a couple of referees yesterday. I said, "Oh, how long have you been refereeing?" They said, "Oh, 7 years, 8 years, 6 years." "Oh, how old are you?" "Oh, 17, 18. Oh, what the heck? So it's fantastic. We talk about touch being a sport for all, and if you don't want to play or maybe think you can't, you can then take up the referee boots. So we see this first of our live stream games here at Rotorua International Stadium, played between Sacred Heart Girls from New Plymouth, Rangi Ruru. Rangiruru having the first opportunity, Harley here on attack.
Tika, e mau ana I te kākahu mā, te kapa o Rangiruru. Hoi, kua taka ki te poro Sacred Heart Girls College in the red. E kōkiri nei, inaia nei, ki tō rātou taha.
Looking at a lot of the bios, Harley, of this Rangiruru team, seems like a significant number of their team play for the Canterbury rep sides, open sides, under 18s, and then also a lot of other talented players playing other sports too. And no more than, we just had some great news, Louise Blyde making the New Zealand under 18 sevens team. So well done to her.
And as we know, a lot of skills transferable from the touch scene. There's been many of the New Zealand Blackfern Sevens players who have come through the ranks, plied their trade and learned a lot from the sport of touch to go on and win not only World Series, but most recently, of course, Olympic gold medals as well.
Being a referee that you were, that you are, that you will be, hopefully. Finals day, how was that one for you?
I actually find the morning the more nerve-wracking. Just understanding where you're going to place, what game you might get appointed to, and then the easy part is actually once you get out onto the field and the nerves seem to dissipate. But I'm sure the feeling might be the same for the players, of course. As you mentioned earlier on, there's this game to get through. If they're successful in this morning's first game, there's an opportunity to place even higher. So for young people, there's a whole lot of resilience and a whole lot of emotion management that they have to go through, and it's a real big learning curve about being a part of these tournaments as well, not just for the players, but as mentioned, for the referees as well.
Yep, there's always disappointments and ecstasy happening. We would have seen that in the referee crew as they call out the rankings. Congratulations to those who got a final and got the final they wanted, and just really send out their tautoko to those who did it. We've got Youth Nationals just around the corner after we get a bit of a break, and that opportunity is there. Over Rangiruru, been spending quite a bit of time down in this attacking end. We see here the number 9 from Rangiruru. Oh, they'll get another 6 out of this. It's probably going to go to ground. Bella Smith, the number 9. Seems like she's one of the key ball players for this Rangiruru team. Strong touch there from Eva Martin. Eva now making her way up again. 2 in a row. 32 play. Good defence here from Sacred Heart, Harley.
Ai, kua hono tēnei tīma. They seem to be really well connected. Rangiruru looking to pack this right-hand side. We'll see if that's part of their tactics that will continue to see as the game progresses. One thing that I've been really impressed with so far, not only in this game, but for the girls' grade in general, is just how strong the passing has been. They're doing a really good job of getting the basics right. And when you look after the ball, get it up the field. Commentators kiss. When you look after the ball,
I was waiting for that to happen.
and I felt it was coming. Then good things happen. Engari I te rawa, kua taka te poro.
Sacred Heart are coming into today with a great performances yesterday. Day one, no results sort of went their way, but they're unbeaten yesterday. They had 4 games yesterday, so they'll be riding a high. We heard that pre-game with their dancing and clapping, etc. So they've had a great day too, and they'll be looking to continue that momentum. LJ Hart here with the ball, looking to get a quickie. Fake her, go back to this right-hand side. You talk about that passing. Did she sneak in? She did.
Ai, e tūhapa ana te kaiarai o te taha o Sacred Heart Girls College. So the referees played advantage. And we can see here in the Bunnings Warehouse highlight, a great out ball. Managed to get on the outside of the link defender. The winger was caught offside, and a great try to start today's game.
Girls, we need clean exits. All right, clean exits.
Kua timata no tēnei kēmu. E haere ana te kura o Sacred Heart. Ki tō rātou pai whetū, e rapu nei I tō rātou piro tuatahi. Having a look in the middle here, and it looks good to me. Great try there from Sacred Heart. Way to strike back.
Looks good to the ref too, Harvey, as we see there. Rosie Moffat gets the ball back. I think she got a quickie here. Faked the pass back infield. Got the defender biting, and then beautiful dive. 2-hand put down. Well done, Rosie. Gets her team straight back. Sacred Heart now. 1-1. Oh, strong first drive. 25 metres off the tap. You don't normally see that. It's excellent there. Amelia Watson coming back towards her way now. Watson on the sweep. Comes to this left-hand side. Checks back in. Good defence there. Eva Martin. Looks like she's got a bit of energy about her. Ava Rattray. Robertson, back to the right. Well defended this time from Sacred Heart.
Koia, you can see how they've compressed the middle part of their defence and did a really good job of stopping Rangi Ruru on that passage of play. Strong yards up through the middle of the field here.
Yeah, both teams impressive in that facet of play. We see it there, right on time. Libby Robinson setting her team up. Strong drive here from Pryor. Ella, the number one, now looking to go on that left-hand side. Good defence, though. Liking this from both teams. They're making a lot of yards, aren't they? I guess maybe the defence is rolling, but some really strong and assertive drives. And just like always, when you give a compliment, guaranteed there'll be a mistake right behind it.
Ki tā te kaiwawao mahi, one thing we picked up already is they're doing a really good job of playing advantage. And at both ends so far, we've had tries off playing advantage, and I think this might be one of the first penalties we've had in the game. So it looks like it might have been an infringement.
Incorrect subbing, I think.
Yep. Too many players on the field. Ono anake nā tīma. Ai kororo tonu ana. Raua ki te whai te tika. It looks like we're returning back to resume play. Close to the 7 metres.
You're the referee guy in the commentary box, Harley. What happened in that little interaction there?
I'm going to assume that perhaps he saw 7 and then all of a sudden that 7th player vanished into thin air. They went back to halfway, but it seems like what's most important is we've got the right outcome and the game's back underway.
Vanished into thin air. Has that ever happened on any of the games you've reffed?
Well, usually it's me that vanishes into thin air. So we'll leave that part up to the imagination. E rapi tonu nei, te kura a Sacred Heart Girls High, that's number 9, Libby Robinson. Keep an eye on her. She seems to have be a real weapon when it comes to the dive. And it looks like it is a play on call from the referee. She managed to get the ball dotted down before the touch was claimed. We'll have another look on the replay at the setup in particular.
Yeah, we see the replay here, Harley, and there's something I'll speak to you about in terms of refereeing, but nice little play, comes through the middle. You see the toucher go out. I've always got coached early on as a referee when a player is claiming a touch, but you believe the ball is down first. It's just to acknowledge that defensive player saying, yes, I know you did touch her, however, the ball was down first. Otherwise, that player could potentially be thinking, what are you saying, I didn't touch her or not? So just for all our referees out there, acknowledging those defensive players, just letting them know, ball down first. Good set there from Sacred Heart Girls High. We're down by 1, now up by 1. Defended that set straight after the touchdown.
Koia he nui nā mahi tā te rōpū kai wawao. So ko tētahi kōrero atu ki nā kai tākoro a mihi atu hoki. So acknowledging and talking to the referees, to the players is part of the job of the referees, but also, as you mentioned, acknowledging when they've done well, acknowledging when perhaps they've claimed a touch, but the ball was down first. Nō reira, e whai tonu nei tēnei kēmu.
Strong touch.
Ai, pārawa atu.
I know this is touch, but if I've got the ball, I'm not aiming for Eva Martin. Definitely be looking to get to the side. Bella Smith getting held up.
And equally for our Rangi Ruru team, they're doing a really good job of maintaining their balance despite, some tough touches in there.
What a dive. I think it was that Eva Martin again. Strong touches, graceful touches, and leaping, diving touches. She's doing it all on defence. Sacred Heart worked their way up towards their sub-box. She is again. I think the move of the day is stay out of her way. Rangi Ruru now, Harley, have the opportunity to start a set in this attacking half.
When the the ruck becomes, I won't say the word contentious, but when there's a lot of physicality in the ruck, the players can tend to lose focus on controlling the ball. If I'm the coach in the sub boxes, and both sides, I think that would be a key message to take out of the first half. Looking after the ball, maintaining our strong ball position, because that'll help make sure that we can put ourselves in the best position. Engari i te rawa, he pahi tō muri, te karanga a te kai wawau.
Looks like we might have had a touchdown on the side. Great lift there from the winger, just shutting that play down. I think it was number 6, not quite sure. Good work there from Sacred Heart. What have we got here? Maybe a forward pass off the ruck. As soon as you said that was our first penalty, Harvey. We've had about 6 since, so both teams and spectators are now blaming that on you. And fair enough.
It's absolutely all my fault.
You might want to vanish into thin air again, like you said.
Engari. Ka hoki atu ki te mahi ki runga i te papatākoro nei. Ka whakahokia e te tima Sacred Heart, te poro.
Nice little dummy. Not only the 10 extra metres, it's getting a team forward, and we see now, instead of this being where the 4th touch was, in great yard again, that time, Libby Robinson, I think it might have been. Here she comes, smoking onto the ball, does Moffat just straight through. Woo! Oh, does she sub off or does she stay on? Comes straight in from the sub box, gets it from the dummy half, swerves past one. We see it here. See her rotating into the middle of the field, looking to set things up. Thinks she's going to get 20 metres and then goes, you know what, I'll get a try as well. Only in second gear. Eva Martin.
Ko te piru tua toru, mō te kapa Sacred Heart. Kua he te mahi tā te kaiwawau te tiro. Ka ho atu te poro ki te taho o Sacred Heart, I nai nei e kōkiri ana.
Touch very much a team sport, but Eva Martin is single-handedly having a massive impact on this game. Wide now in with Martin. Martin goes short side, sets things up, scores tries, creates turnovers, and assists tries too. Harley, I tell you what, the sack of Guinness, would probably need to go to Eva Martin. Look at this play. She's doing it all, draws defenders, beautiful pass, and there we see Sophia Winstanley goes over for her touchdown of the game, 4-1, Sacred Heart really finding their rhythm.
Tika tērā, ko te mea pai kia hau, kua pāhi ia I te wā ko tahi karuku. Very exceptional skills we've seen there. O taia tonu, te mahi a te kapa a Sacred Heart Girls College.
The third turnover Sacred Heart have caused in the ruck just by its strong defence. Rangi Ruru, unfortunately, standing tall and being a little bit square right in front of the roll ball. Another one of those flat passes. So well drilled, well coached, the Sacred Heart team in terms of that fundamental area, making touches. And now it gives themselves a great opportunity here. Ella, the number 1 for Sacred Heart, and here with Pryor. Vana now has the ball, setting things up. 4-1, what a turnaround. Rangi Ruru come out, scored that first one. They like this play, don't they, Harley? Where the dumper just splits hard. And they have a player come through the middle.
It's been successful for them so far. They'll have another crack here at Sacred Heart Girls College. At the line, Engari. Auwareake.
Hannah Harper shut that one down. Good read from her, the number 7, out on the link. Liking the yards in this game. A lot of these girls just not going to the defender. We've seen Amelia Watson there make another 20 metres. This time it's on a thorn.
Kua tai mai, te wā whakatā mō tātou katoa, Whaki te tahi, ki te taha o Sacred Heart Girls, New Plymouth. Nō reira, koutou mā, kawea haere atu, kawea haere tawhiti, me au tonu mai, ako ake nei ka timata te wāhanga tuarua.
Bunnings has the lowest prices for Christmas entertaining.
Lightworks party lights, $65.98. Cherry barbecue pallets, just $34.98.
Where you find a competitor's lower price on the same stocked item, we'll beat it by 15%. Lowest prices are just the beginning.
Kia ora team, George here from Touch NZ. Now we all enjoy a bit of touch, but without a proper warm-up, the chances of being injured are massively increased. So to keep you on the field and out of the emergency room, Touch NZ have made a short and easy warm-up series for all levels, proven to lower the chance of injury by close to 50%. So head on over to our site and check them out. Play safe, play smart.
Get ready to entertain this Christmas for less.
Jumbuck portable barbecue, only $2.59. Marquee sling chair, just $35.90.
Where you find a competitor's lower price on the same stock item, we'll beat it by 15%. Lowest prices are just the beginning.
Hoki mai anō koutou katoa, ki tēnei kēmu tuarua, mo tēnei pāpāhotanga, o te rātua toru, o tēnei whakataitai āmoti mona kura tuarua, ki te kēmu, pairawa atu a pāwhitu pōro, whaki te tahi, te kaute, i te wānei, Sacred Heart Girls College, from New Plymouth showing how strong they are, particularly on the attacking scoreline. While we've got a chance, Maya, what are your reflections so far on that first half?
My reflections is what a great way to start the day with this first game. Tri-Lights playing in the back. The who to win, I had even no idea that we were even close to the end of the first half. Such was my excitement in calling that first half of the game. A name that mentioned a lot, obviously Eva Martin. We see her not quite here with the ball, but Eva Martin had really a massive impact in that first half for that Sacred Heart Girls high team. Rangi Ruru come out strong, got the first touchdown on the board, but then we see her here, Eva Martin, sort of become a one-man show, so great work there. I know it's not. Everyone needs to be there to do their part. The yards have been good. Both teams making lots of yards, so keen as for the second half, Harley.
Kei te tika tō kōrero, kua ringi atu te pere hei timata i tēnei wāhanga tuarua, ka timata Sacred Heart Girls College e haere nei mai te mātau ki te maui, whaki te tahi te tātou i te wānei e rapu tonu ana i te timatanga pai mo te wāhanga tuarua. They're having a look. Whiua te poro, engari, kāre te parirau, i te mau.
Nice setup there from Moffat. Her and Coogan working in conjunction to set up that side. Great pass. Unfortunately, the winger a little bit wide. Maybe wasn't reading it was coming out that way, but Rangi Ruru now. Good touch there. Nice lift. Hayley Coogan. 4 touches on that side of halfway. Harley, it's always a sign you're winning that set, isn't it? Last touch now. Want to stay disciplined. Oh, great footwork there from Lucy Botherway. Almost made something out of nothing. We've seen that a lot in day one, actually, where the defensive side would be really winning those first 2 touches, almost get 5 touches before the halfway line, and then just on the last would have a sweep, a step, and then next minute a try was scored. So,
ai, kei te tika. Ko te whakaro kawe e hoki ki te moi. Amuri i te pā. Tuarima, great pass there from Sacred Heart Girls College, engari. Kua taka, te poro, ka whakahokia, te poro e te tima o Rangi Ruru Girls College, e haere nei ki tō rātou taha, ka whakauru mai, nā waiwai, ho. That's touch 3. Great pressure continuing to be applied here by Sacred Heart Girls College.
Lucky there for Rangi Ruru. Good to see Brooke Robertson trying to have a crack down that left-hand side. Oh, I like that work there from the defensive team. Oh, they got on the outside. Good extra pass. We see Blyde now with her pace, but equal to that pace. Harper, the number 7. Would have thought Blyde was away there. We see her coming down. Quickie play. Looks to stay down the short side. I think she had eyes for the try line there to Harley.
And awareness that it was early in the touch count, so didn't need to chance throwing the ball wide too early.
Good defence, Rangi Ruru. Well done, Brooke Robertson. 2 lethal attackers, Blyde and Martin there. Read the play perfectly. See her again going to make this touch. Now that favourite play of theirs that they've been enjoying in that first half, referee already had run through.
Kua ware rātou. Ka re rātou i te mohio. Kua pau. Nā pā i tawa kohinga.
Who's our medals on?
Sacred Heart had its 7th player on in the first half. This time they wanted 7 touches, but referee Watt wasn't having any part of it. And again to our referees from the Queensland. So great to have them over here.
We can see in that play the attacking play with the ball. I think it's number 4, LJ Hart from Rangi Ruru, was anticipating the touch coming. She had 2 hands on the ball and was still unable to play it. The indication there to the referee was it was additional extra forceful touch. Nō reira, e rapu nei, e te pai piro, kua piro rā nei.
What a rip by Botherway, the number 3, Lucy Botherway. Got the ball and just ripped one left to right. We thought Ava, the number 6, had got in there, but she hadn't. Botherway now, though. What could she do this time? Hart set things up. Botherway getting on the outside. Oh, I loved what she did there, Botherway. She's seen that she was going to run into her support player's space. She straightened up, created that overlap. Nice pass to the link, who then equally handed it on, Harley, to their winger. We'll just see it here. Botherway using her speed, really gets on the outside so fast, nearly went into the wrong space. She held herself up. Excellent drawn pass, excellent hands, and we see Stella Toon go over for the first touchdown for Rangi Ruru in the second half and gets them back into this one, 4-2.
Ai whā, ki te rua te tatau o te wānei mā te kura a Sacred Heart Girls College e whakatau ina nei. He hāmene te karanga a te kaiwawao, ko te tinganga, ka re rātau e haere whakamua atu i te paipiro, so really important in this space of the field. The referees are instructing the defending players to continue to move forward from the line.
Sacred Heart, Harley, have really conditioned this Rangi Ruru defence to be really tight. You can see the winger come in and look how close, how tight those, how small those spaces are. And they keep persisting with going through the middle. The defenders were there, but quality work there from Sophia Winstanley. I was just about to say before that is I wonder if they've got options to then start going wide. You can see them really condense conditions that Rangi Ruru defence. Nothing on even here really. Harley, we look at this.
It's really good execution though. You can see they make the touch, get the dump, the ball off the ground really quickly, and as we mentioned earlier, that split between the player playing the ball and the dummy half created enough space and time for Winstanley to score on that occasion.
Strong yard so far here from Rangi Ruru College. Said her name a number of times. Harper doing a power of work with Watson. Smith though gets caught dummy half. Good defence, Sacred Heart.
That was so good. Good job.
Now direct set straight up the middle. While their subbers get off, and where we see, don't we, Harley teams going straight to that sub box, but they've stayed strong, stayed hard. They've been able to get players off and on in that space now. Martin with the ball, with her pace again, gets through the middle. Who does she link up with? Blyde right there. Can't find anyone. Now where's she going?
Kua pau te wā ki aia.
If there was a stat that said players beaten, even though there's only 6 on the field, I think she beat about 10 players in that little passage of play.
E kata tonu ana ia. It's great to see the players having a good time. Aha kua kare e tae e ia te whai hoa. E hari kua tonu ana.
Lovely extra pass. LJ Hart, senior space outside, and Brooke Robertson really took that space. Robertson now from dummy half, looking to get through. Not many beat Eva Martin.
Really impressed with the footwork and the ability to get around players in this game. We've seen that from both sides.
I like how aggressive both sides are in terms of option taking. Not thinking they can't get through, so slowing their foot speed down, really giving it a crack. And when they do get through, they've been able to connect with supporting players. Just a little bit stagnant here in the set so far, and there we see that the real difference, isn't it, Harley? When you're running onto the ball and your team's going forward, it's a lot easier to catch that pass. When the roll ball's static and you're running onto the ball, it's a lot harder to get your timing right. So good defence there, Rangi Ruru.
And we can see them pushing forward now towards their 7 metre line.
There she is, Botherway. Botherway and Smith. Very good middle players for this team. A strong touch. Oh, yeah, that's not a hard touch actually. I'll use that piece for a bit of education. The attacking players holding the ball with both hands. She's giving away all power to the defender. While her shoulders were moved to the side, the defender really didn't do too much wrong in that space. Botherway and Smith, however, they'll take the penalty, won't they, Harley? No arguments from them.
Each time, every time.
Smith now looking to get the ball back, looking for some space. The defence there, very, very good defence. Sacred Heart Girls College from New Plymouth.
Pairawa Tutetu, o nā middles I Tawakohinga, just in a really good position to shut down the attack from Rangi Ruru on that last set, and we can see them just mahia tonutia te mahi. But again, this is a couple of sets in a row now. They just haven't been able to get the ball to hand on the substitutions. And perhaps it's where the substitution, or where that pass is coming there. They're in the middle of the field, gone away from the sub box. Perhaps it's a little adjustment that they might need to go back to, just in terms of getting that pass right in the entry of the field correct.
The dummy half isn't citing who they're playing to. They're coming from behind them. So that makes it a little bit more difficult. But the defence has also been good from Rangi Ruru. Last touch, Robertson. What can she do? Always diving for the line. Rattray. Ava Rattray, number 6 for Rangi Ruru. Let's see if you get your wish, just bringing the yards a little bit closer to the box. But if we watch here, the people coming around, they come around on the blind side of the dummy half. So it's hard for them to sight them. When they do look at them, you get a little bit more time to be able to sight your target. Wide now, using her speed, getting through. Late pass. Whakaata Māori. Wide looks lethal on the end of these, doesn't she, Harley? Both times, though, the defender's been equal to her pace.
Certainly an athlete to keep an eye on. That name probably rings bells to a lot of Sevens followers.
Yep, she's one of our best, isn't she, Michaela Wide? Just loves the way she enjoys playing her sport. So good at it. Incredible role model. Inspiration, I have no doubt, to many of these girls.
Tata pau te wā I tēnei kēmu. Ko te whaenga inaia nei. Ka whakamutu I te tika. Having a good look at the try line. Kua pā. Te karanga, te kai wawao. Last touch now for Sacred Heart Girls College. Love the way that they run with intensity onto those passes from the ruck. It's really made a difference for them in this game so far.
Yeah, split second timing, isn't it, whether it's forward or not? Now they've got a penalty. As much as they've made mistakes over this, I guess, last 5 minute period, really hasn't affected the scoreboard, so now they have an opportunity, though, to grab one right now.
One thing that's really good to watch as tournaments progress is just seeing how much players and teams therefore grow and develop in the sport of touch. And really there's no better platform or space to do that than to come to New Zealand Secondary School Nationals. So I runga I tērā whakaaro mihi atu ki nā tīma katoa, nā kura katoa kua tai mai I tēnei tau. As we see half called by the referee there. Rua miniti e toi ana I tēnei kemu. E haere whakamua ana te kapa a Rangi Ruru.
Love to see Rangi Ruru score here, just to put a little bit of pressure. Yeah, we've seen that forward pass. Rangi Ruru only have 2 players out on the field. Sacred Heart will want to tap this and go. Is there some rule change around you have to wait till the team's on?
Only at the start of the game. So if there are players still entering the field, like in that position, as long as the referee's given the mark, then the team in position are free to tap and go.
So you can take a quick tap as soon as you got the mark?
Yeah, as soon as you got the mark. So a good little golden nugget for players and learning players in particular to learn about.
Robertson puts her body on the line there. We see, I think it was Ava, number 6 from Rangi Ruru, coming in from the link. But Robertson put her body on the line. Botherway stays inside. Is it a follow? Huge. Sorry, it wasn't Botherway. It was Coogan. Forward pass.
Ai, ki anei e nā kaiwawao kua pāhi whakamua te karanga. Nō reira ka hoa atu te poro ki a Rangi Ruru ina enei.
Good defence, Rangi Ruru. Got away with that one with the forward pass. 30 seconds now of this contest. Yeah, unfortunately, a number of penalties which has just disrupted flow of play. Sacred Heart will likely have the last opportunity, Harley, here to score. No, of course.
Kua ringi te pere, kua tau tēnei kemu katoa te kapa a Sacred Heart Girls College I tēnei kemu tuatahi o tō tātou pāpāhotanga. Mihi atu kina kura e rua kua tākoro I tēnei kemu. Nō reira kia koutou, kawe a haere atu, mātakitaki tonu mai, he kemu anō kei te haere I te wāhanga hanumi. Kia ora rawa atu kia koutou.